That duty girl. We have items of interest, poems, and propaganda.
Really?
I've seen.
Really?
I see that you've arrived to the occasion.
Yeah.
That was my DJ.
He's a DJ.
We have a DJ now. He's
Hmm.
called Wiggles.
Wiggles?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is up at this hour. He stays up all
Wiggles
night.
motherfucker 84.
Yeah, he's on cocaine. He stays up all night. That's what he does.
He's a terrific fellow.
Yeah.
Family man.
Yeah, he is. He's cute. He
Where have you been
has.
up to?
Did you see the amount of whiskers he has?
Enough
This has
about-
been.
enough about that.
No, this has been a pretty. I don't know. You ask me these things. I don't even live a life. I don't live a life. I'm dead. Why do you ask me these things? But it's been a pretty relaxing week. Yeah. For the most part. I mean, of the hell I could be raising, it's significantly. It's less. It's less than what I normally do. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you gotta have weeks like that, but
My week sucked.
I'm usually on a roll.
I was just wondering if yours was as dark and gloomy as mine was.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
But you can't
It
beat a
was.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Straight up Saturday morning, you can't beat it with a stick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't guess I have anything to do.
You don't guess you have anything to do. Yeah, and when you lose contact with your doctor, it can be kind of gloomy. Definitely. Yeah. I lost contact with my doctor. He's out there. He knows who he is. He does know who he is. He's very busy. I lost contact with him. I feel like Bob and What About Bob? I do. I really feel like Bob and What About Bob?
Where's your goldfish?
Yeah, and you know what I'm doing in the meantime? Pestering his family. That's what I do, folks. That's the truth. Okay. Anyway.
Well, that sounds pretty rocking, though. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll take that 10 out of 10.
Yeah, we get along. I mean, we really do. Yeah.
You mean you are the guy with the goldfish?
Yeah.
Man, he's the
I get
best
along
part.
with his family. I get
He's
along
the
with
best part.
with the
he
fam.
taught the kid how to jump
Yeah.
in the water.
I get along with the fam. I really
Scared
do.
myself.
Yeah.
This is when the episode catches gas
Yeah.
and catches on fire.
Catches on fire. Catches on fire. I like it. I have a lot of fire, and people don't understand it. Because here's what, and I put it in a post I did online. I said, if you're not as miserable and as jaded as everyone else, there's something wrong with you. You notice that? People, they will not accept it if you're happy. They can't accept that maybe you're just really that
No,
jovial.
it just pisses
They
them
can't.
off. But I've
Yeah.
been that person.
Well, see, that's
But
They can't
I
accept
get it because, like, I feel like the older I get,
Yeah.
all right, you want this? You want this? The older I get is,
Yeah.
I don't give so many fucks.
Me neither. Yeah.
But because I've been that other guy, I'm like, well, I get it, you know?
Yeah.
I've been in a pissed off mood and seen somebody happy and just want to punch them in the fucking face.
Yeah.
You're so pissed off, but you don't. But when I see that, I'm like, yeah.
Right.
I can almost tell you what the fuck just happened to that guy. I remember that face.
Yeah.
You know, so I get it.
I'm practically a rag doll
Life
anyway.
is a terrible thing.
Yeah, it is. I'm a rag doll. I
With
mean,
good moments.
I would rather just let myself get punched and just thrown around and tossed around because, you know what? It's on them. I mean, Kurt Cobain was actually right about that. What is wrong with you? That you would do that to me, it's really your problem, not mine. I didn't do anything.
If anything,
You
I
know?
have a nicer stapler at my house than at my work. A
Yeah.
decent machine. God knows what will become of that. And a weekend to find out with you.
Weekend to find out with me. Who
All
would
of
that be?
us.
All of us? Wiggles too?
The
On the
fucking
cocaine?
bird, cameraman slash Wiggles hamster,
He's on
DJ extraordinarily horrifying.
Yeah. So,
And, you know, we
so
fucking just kick back and run.
if I could take you into the silly thoughts that run through my mind, I wrote this down. I'm just going to read it to you and you can think whatever you want. I thought of this when I was on the toilet. It says gravity pushes us down, so our next direction is down, but then we come back up again. That's why we enjoy certain rides and we enjoy sex so much, because it follows a natural rhythm.
Is this when
Doesn't
you was
it?
taking a shit?
No, I don't think so. I was just peeing. I was just peeing, but I thought to myself, yeah, I was peeing and bleeding, and I thought to myself, because it's that time of the month.
Sounds like a feeling
And I
I'd
thought-
have when I was constipated.
Folks, it's okay. You are privy. You're privy to my secrets.
Yeah,
So-
I could just picture
Yeah, but
this
isn't that-
man taking
but-
this fucking hard shit.
That makes sense, right? But gravity does push us down.
Yeah.
That's why when you get older, you get wrinkly and everything moves down. But the thing is, but the next direction is up if you think about it. You can only go down for so long and then you come back up again. Right? I guess then we'd call that
Man,
reincarnation?
I'm gonna be ugly as fuck when I get
Yeah, I'm
older.
gonna be. I think I'm
be
gonna look.
ugly as fuck.
I think I'm gonna look like the Crypt
I'm
Keeper.
gonna be
It's gonna be bad.
ugly.
Yeah.
I just know
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, yeah. But you know.
Sometimes I
Yeah.
just think about it. I see an old decrepit bastard,
Yeah.
and I wonder why'd you even leave the fucking house? And I'm like, oh, that's gonna be me in
Yeah.
2 years.
I don't mean to be cryptic or anything, but I'm starting to think to myself that if there ever comes a time when I can't maintain these energy levels anymore, might as well just shoot myself or something. I'm just kidding. No, but I mean, if I can't have some sort of excitement in life anymore,
Shit.
I would be very
Why don't you
depressed.
get a bicycle?
Very depressed. Yeah, but riding around here is kind of retarded. Because there's a lot of hills. There's a lot of, I don't care about that. I don't
They will when you stab the shit out of them.
I don't care about that, but I just
Nothing gets their
No.
attention like a sharp jab to the neck with
What?
a knife. They'll hear you.
yeah. It's more of the hills, going up and down hills and stuff, but it'll be nice.
Man,
you know,
that's
it's a
what's
nice
gonna make you
workout
strong.
for the
It's
legs.
fun going up the hill to go down the hill.
Yeah. Yeah, you go flying.
Yeah. But
flying,
you,
it's fun.
you can't go down the hill if you don't go up the motherfucker. No kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
But those are some steep hills, man. You
Mhm.
go really fast.
Yeah. You're silly.
Yeah, man.
So
I used
silly.
I used to love riding down the steep hills.
Well, then
They're
that
just
goes back.
hitting, and if you hit
Yeah.
the right groove, you can get a nice jump. in there.
Yeah, but that goes back to what I said about how we like a certain rhythm, going up and down. Going up and down, right? So that's like why we like
Yeah.
certain music. That's why we like sex. That's why we like rides. You know, like you go on those crazy rides, roller coasters. We love that. We love it. I think we like to get as close as we can to death. That's what gets us excited. Anyway, whatever. I'm not speaking for everyone, but I'm speaking for some of us. And some of us are adrenaline junkies. We love it.
Here's something to really
Right?
get your adrenaline going. Russia
What?
has a new torpedo ready to kill billions.
Cool.
Thermonuclear.
Yeah.
It can create nuclear tsunamis.
What? What?
Nuclear tsunamis.
What
the
the
tsunamis from earthquakes. It could nuclear instead of a wave, it's water. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's
fucking big time. It's a torpedo, so it's in the water.
yeah. Kind of makes you wonder why they build weird things like that, and they, to destroy everything. It's kind of strange. Why would you want to
But
destroy
man, don't that make
everything?
your nipples hard?
Yeah.
Now you just. When you read it,
Right.
don't you just stop and just. Like, I always look out the window for like a minute and just have a brain breather think about what that would be like.
Yeah.
Have to go against that.
Right.
And then
Because
I'm like, wow, man.
yeah.
Like, you better eat your Wheaties.
But the way I would go about it is if I didn't like a certain country,
But that's major.
I'd just write them letters. I'd tell them things like, I don't know why you wear turbans. I don't know why you do this. Could you just explain it to me? Because I don't like you, and you smell weird, and I just want you to explain yourself. I don't really want to destroy you and your nation, but could you just tell me why you do the things you do?
The thing is,
You know?
the game is on now. You thought last year was bad?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, people still don't know what to do.
Yeah.
It's been a year.
Yeah.
Kill me first. Please. Please. Shoot that fucking torpedo in my fucking head.
Yeah.
The stupidity of it all.
Yeah.
I don't really give a fuck.
Me neither.
But, I still go to work. I've been going to work every day, like, smiling and sunshine. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And good night.
Oh, I know.
And
Yeah.
I keep the big wheels turning.
Mm-hmm.
But if you shoot that torpedo, please
Yeah.
shoot me in the fucking head.
Shoot it at his face. Give him one last hard on. Just
Because if I had to stand in one more fucking line for half an hour at a gas station, watching people learn how to count money, please just shoot me now.
Yeah, they can't even count. It's bad.
And then when
It's
they
really
done,
bad.
and let me get a number. What's number 2 on? And let me get a number 10. Which one? Which one? 5 kids running around. Hey, I want chips. Get the little bag, not the big bag. Get the little bag. Put it back. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey.
Isn't it
You know
bad?
what? I'm gonna leave the line.
Yeah.
Fuck the 12-pack. I'm going back to get a case.
Right. And then, some kids, they throw a temper tantrum and they just start throwing things. Or they will not listen. They just will not listen.
I have places to go
Yeah.
and people to see.
Yeah.
And it sure deflects.
Yeah. And then the kid just drops to the floor. You know how they do that? And they just refuse to listen.
That's when you
They
kick
do it
them.
right in public. Yeah, they
Yeah,
just
but
do it. It's
That's
crazy.
when you're supposed to kick them.
Kick 'em.
Yeah.
You got to do something, because there's a line.
That's why I'm not a parent.
Yeah, there's a line.
If my kid wouldn't get off the ground, I'm old as fuck. I'm doing everything.
Yeah,
He
we
said,
can't send her all day.
I said, I bought those fucking shoes. And
Yeah.
I'd kick him in the feet, and I say, you better
I
fucking
would
use
say-
them, or I'm gonna steal your shoes and leave you here.
I would say you don't get Oreo ice cream now. You don't get Oreo
No,
ice cream
I'm gonna
now.
take your shoes,
You just
and I'm
don't
gonna get
get
in
it.
the car and drive off, and I would take his shoes.
Yeah.
I'll get in the car, and I'll leave him there for an hour.
Yeah, you just can't. You can't get Oreo ice cream. Because of what
and then
you
I'd
did.
come back, and then I'd get him Oreo ice cream.
Yeah.
And I said, what did you learn today?
I would say, Timmy.
You act like a bitch, I'll beat you up, take your
Yeah.
shoes, and leave you with no ice cream.
I would say, Timmy, I love you, but I want to be quite frank with you. You're pissing me off.
Franklin, first of all,
You're
I'm not your
pissing
real
me off.
father, but
You're
I
really
tried.
pushing
But now
it.
you're pushing the key.
You're pushing it.
I'm just trying to get us some chicken nuggets for dinner.
Yeah.
And you want to play this bitch move with me?
No Oreo ice cream.
Give me your shoes.
No ice
Give me
cream.
them goddamn shoes.
Yeah, and I would just.
You want to be like me?
Yeah. I would say
Get in the car.
this-
No chicken nuggets.
behavior like this doesn't get you ice cream.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I know. I never got ice cream.
Maybe next time. Timmy, maybe next time.
Next time.
And then we just walk out.
Next time. When
We
you're
walk
with your
out.
mother.
And if he doesn't want to walk out, I pick him up. And you know he's big, because he eats too much.
Aw.
He's fat.
Now look.
Gosh.
Look.
Fat kid.
No, kids should be fat, Dad. Dude, I saw
You know
little
he's
fat
fat.
kids, and when they grew up,
Yeah.
all that they just turned into an immaculate beast. I was a little malnourished, a little fucking tall as shit, just lanky.
Malnourished,
and
yeah.
And look at me, I'm
Yeah.
fucking rat.
Well, see, I didn't eat much, and my mom was upset about that, and so she made sure I had my vitamins, because she was worried.
Flintstone.
Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly the ones I had. She made sure I had my vitamins. She was worried, because she thought, she's not eating. I was picky. I was really picky, and honestly, I'm still picky. But mostly about people. Not food, but people. I'm picky about people. Yeah. Scary.
I got big news.
Really?
Nicolas Cage got married for the 5th time.
The 5th
to
time.
A lucky 26-year-old girl.
Whoa. Woo.
Las Vegas. So romantic.
Scary.
Hot.
How old is he? How
Some
old
say
is
he's
he?
been living for centuries. They think he's a vampire.
Yeah, they think he's a time traveler or a vampire.
Well, he's got him a new girlfriend. The time travel with.
That's scary.
He's got, he makes some movies. He's got that dough.
But speaking of that, if you were a time traveler, would you go into the future or go into the past, and why? What are your thoughts on that? Never asked this before. Never asked.
In my family, I used to try to talk, because I always wanted to talk about time travel and time machines.
Yeah, but this is just you and me.
Every time I brought this up, it usually came with a beating.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
And
You're not going to get beaten.
I was always told, you never even, you wasn't even supposed to talk about this shit. But what I said,
Okay.
I'd go back 5 minutes from now and not ever tell you that shit and do it anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Because maybe if you wouldn't have smacked me, I would have
Yeah.
not said anything, I probably would have did it.
Well, honey, you're safe here. I'm not going to
But
beat
the
you.
thing is just
You're
tell
not
them, why you always gotta be a bitch?
Yeah.
'Cause a lot of things I did later in my life
Mhm.
was, if I would have been doing them so much sooner, as I was restricted,
I know, yeah.
I would be a whole nother level.
Well, now it's your time to fly. So would you
Yeah.
go into the future or go into the past?
I would go into the past and then go into the future.
Me too.
From the past.
Yeah. Wow.
And jump the whole thing.
Wow. I never thought of that. But I would definitely first go into the past.
And then
Yeah.
I would try to go back and forth.
Wow. So then, but that's interesting. But
But
here's
then back
yeah.
from the past, back from to the future to the past, back to the future, and then back to the middle,
right.
and then back further into the future, and
So
then
then-
back into the future.
If the future seems, because a lot of people say they argue the future does not exist. I understand this, but what if the future was somehow predetermined? Do you believe that it's predetermined or it's changeable? And then would the same follow with the past? That's something I want to know. That is just, it's mind-bending, I know that.
It's changeable.
Yeah. Yeah. That's interesting. But then I gotta ask you a question. Another question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe that time is linear or non-linear? What's your thoughts on that?
Non-linear.
Yeah, because now we're going into physics, folks, which is something you'll never go into. Most people never go into physics. They don't even mention it in school, but yeah. It's interesting. Okay, I don't mean to make you uncomfortable, because I see you're getting tense, and we're just going to have to move on, I can tell. You're getting as tense as I was in a math class, I can tell. Oh man.
Um,
Okay.
what do you got?
Yeah, I actually
I'm
have a
in
lot
the
of stuff
hell.
here.
You,
I actually
you're
do.
doing the talking. Do it. Shoot it, Scoot.
So I had a. Let's bring down the energy levels a little bit because I had a unique moment to myself the other day. I was sitting there in the sunshine. I had. This is what I wrote. When I thought about how the veins of a leaf resemble the veins in our body, the way they flow, I felt lighter. All of a sudden, I thought I might have felt the separation of my consciousness from my body. That's when I knew I was the dead leaf in front of my eyes. We were meant to flow freely. You can say whatever the hell you want about that.
That was
but
lovely.
yeah, I really experienced that. That's not even a joke. Yeah. I really get that introspective and with things when I look at something. Like you present me with a leaf. I don't just see a leaf. It's almost like I go into it. And I experience the leaf in its travel. And, you think about its movement through the air. And you look at the veins in it and the way they flow. And I understand, like, I know the real charm of a tree. Because that's what the tree is. Doesn't it flow, but at the same time, it doesn't go anywhere. You look at a tree and you're like, this dumb old thing has been here for 1,000 years. But it doesn't go anywhere. But no, it does.
Well, it goes
does.
up and down.
Yeah, that's right.
It goes out and
Yeah.
direction, but in the ground it goes in.
So it's in two realms.
Yeah. So if there was a doorway to another dimension, it'd be through a tree.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. I never thought of that. That's right, though.
No, I've seen
I know
that.
where you're going with that, though. Yeah.
But, yeah, I get it.
That's cool. But yeah, that was just a nice moment I had.
I used to love, as a kid, on the full moon, sneak out at midnight and I'd walk barefooted through the woods. It would be just so dark.
Gnarly.
And I just lived out in the woods and it would be just blue, like you're underwater.
Yeah, it is, doesn't
and
it? It looks blue.
Shit out there.
Yeah.
Like, it gets fucking crazy. The bugs are screaming. Like, you can't hear nothing.
Doesn't it get
you
loud?
start tripping.
Yeah, you do. I love that.
And all the way, and then there's a path all the way, and there'd be the lake.
Yeah.
There's snakes and shit and just animals.
In the summertime?
But man, and you walk out there, but like if you growed up in it, I mean, it's you don't have a fear.
No, you don't.
You just always have that one stick you carry.
In the summer, you go in there.
Stick and you go in there.
And right before you get in there, you can just hear that sound. But as soon as you get into the woods, it's booming, isn't it? It's really loud. It's almost.
It's music.
It gets your adrenaline pumping.
It's music.
Because you think to yourself, anything.
But like you fucking
could
your
be
eyes
out here.
Are big,
yeah.
You're pumping.
Anything could be out here. I love it.
No, I mean there's fucking cougars and shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Snakes.
But
the thing is, it's just going and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
When you get in there, it's just beautiful.
And out here, you got wild boar. You know those boar?
You don't know what the fuck's out there.
Yeah.
Like that's how you find out animals are there, and nobody will
you
believe
got,
you, but you've seen one of them.
You have Susie Boar with 8 kids. She's got 8 piglets. She's ready to kick your ass.
I've seen all kind of
She's
animals.
gonna kill you.
Know what the fuck they were,
Because she's got to protect those babies.
It's like you run up on them, and a lot of times you look at them, and they look at you, and you both say, "What the fuck?" And both of you run at the same time.
Yeah, like that didn't just happen.
Like it's
what's
like
over
both
here?
Of you. It's like they're probably taking a shit, and you're peeing, and you look over there, and you just get,
I love it.
Who's that?
Yeah, who is that?
I'm just kidding. Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Don't do that to me ever again.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Then I had another, to bring this down a bit, it's something else I wrote. It's another thought that turned into a narrative, and it's about you. I'm just gonna say it's about you. Okay, let me tell you what I wrote. It looks like an epileptic wrote it, honestly. Let me see if I can read this, because it's chicken scratch. you're out there, you're butt dialing me for the second time. I say, hello? Hey? Hello? And you never answer. But then later, once I've pondered how you're alone out there, it hit me. The fear you must have just being alone around all these simple-minded people, just living their simple lives, and your balls are sweating and your feet are sweating. It's terribly stifling. This little world of simplicity, with a mind bred for madness. And your wife is at home. She's little, but she's got attitude. She's soft, but she has a hardened mind. And then, in some way, you're also little on the inside. You're soft on the inside. But all these people around you just see this 6'2" guy with a mean look about him. You project attitude. You project hardness. Yet it occurred to you at one point in that simple little hell that you were just as vulnerable as your own wife. And this is what makes me cry. There you go. That's my message to you. And you don't have to say anything. You don't have to say anything, but it was... I really thought deeply about this.
I didn't think I projected hardness.
You do.
I don't.
You're tough.
I really do.
Folks, he's really tough. And yes. Do you know what you remind me of? A shark? Because you have scars all over your body?
I just
Yeah, scars
do what I have to do every day.
Yeah.
But
Folks,
I say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am.
Yeah, I know.
Shit.
I know you have a lot of manners, but the thing is, folks, he looks like a shark. He has scars all over his body.
I think read the rule book, you know. I got the rule book down.
He eats seals. He eats...
Like, okay, this is what I say to you now, so you don't take it. This is what I say, so I don't hurt your feelings. Thank you, ma'am. You're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Even though you was 15 minutes late and my food is cold, you tried your best.
Now go fuck yourself.
Now go fuck
in
yourself.
parentheses.
No, while they walk away and say, go fuck yourself.
I love it.
You always chime it in as they walk away, go fuck yourself. You put it, you slide it in there, however you can get it in there. Just so they try to excuse me. I said the food is good.
Yeah.
You keep going. You got work to do. Remember, this is probably why you was late with the food. Just a reminder.
Yeah.
Because you have to stop and talk and chatter. Thank you. This fucking sushi's probably going to kill me.
Yeah, it's, you know, one thing I would not eat down south.
But do it, man. I will not eat sushi.
You don't eat raw fish down south.
It scares the shit out of me. I won't touch it.
It's really scary.
I wouldn't do it.
I want you to understand something. People are coughing, they're sneezing, they're itching their butts, they're... Okay?
Oh, it's so nasty.
Do not eat raw food. Raw...
Get you a fucking BBW truck or a plate of sushi and see if you're not in the hospital.
Yeah, isn't it scary?
Or starting a fucking family.
Scary. It's really scary.
Man, those big ass trucks with those dualies, the BBW trucks.
Yeah.
With the big butts. You know? Got the 2 wheels on the back. If you're not hauling ass.
Yeah.
You wasting your time.
Yeah. Do you ever Mister, do you ever wonder when you've got all the people who, and maybe this never happened to you, but imagine that there's somebody out there right now who asked to see your dick and you never showed it. And do you ever wonder what happened to those people? What happened to them? What happened?
The ones that didn't get to see it? Or the
yeah,
ones
the ones who
it?
didn't get to see it. They didn't get to see it. What do you think happened to them?
They probably turned out to be decent people.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay then. What about the people who did see it? What happened to them?
Horrible lives.
Horrible lives.
Probably horrible lives.
Do you think they lost their mind?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. It's very vague.
Isn't it
It
scary?
usually is.
Scary.
Wild times. That's what we all
Scary.
chalk it up to. This wild fucking times. I don't
Yeah.
know how. Maybe they're millionaires. They're probably doing better than me.
Yeah.
And I like to keep it that way.
Yeah.
Because somebody's got to report from the belly. And I'm your guy.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's why I do it.
That's scary.
That's why I do
That's
it.
scary.
That's why I do it, Kendra.
Yeah.
That's why I don't go to college. That's why I don't become a welder. And don't get the big BBW truck.
Mhm.
And knock up my wife in a trailer and have 4 kids.
Yeah.
And a badass truck.
A badass truck.
I love that shit.
Mhm.
I want to do that shit, but guess what?
Yeah.
It's my job to report from the belly.
Yeah.
And this is what
Me
we
too. Yeah. Definitely.
You worked a long week of sadness. You get off, it's Friday. You write, you watch a show, gamble. Now you're feeling good, but now you have to do a show in 3 hours. So you go to sleep for 3 hours.
Yep.
Love it.
True story.
And
We
then
did
you
it.
go on. This is how long our days last.
Sanford, calm down.
Fucking
Calm
pedal
down.
to the metal.
Gosh, he's really titillated. Okay.
Almost got killed by a box
A box.
last week. Sprained my ankle. What the fuck
Yeah.
are you in on this?
Scary. Who? Who's in on what?
Are you in on this?
No.
Last week, and then I came up here. That box
No.
attacked me.
I don't want
Oh,
anyone.
I thought I was gonna die.
I know. I don't want it. We're just ordering a lot of
I'm
things.
fine. I'm fine. But
We're
it was
ordering
just unusual. I just,
so many things.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm just-
'Cause I was like a fucking
No.
box.
No.
And it had me.
I
It
don't-
had me in a leg hole.
Yeah, but I don't want anyone to get hurt. I don't like it. In
I
fact,
feel like there's booby traps.
yeah, but here's the truth, though. I really don't want to hurt anyone. But you know what you want to do, though? And it goes back to that time you asked me to hit you over the head with a board. You're like this. Okay, I'm like,
That was a hard.
yeah, but
one.
here's my attitude. I'm like, I don't want to hurt anyone.
It was the greatest
I don't want to hurt
memory.
anyone. And then you say, you can hurt me all day long. You love it. You love
that
it.
would be a memory
You
that
do.
will never ever go away.
You love getting hurt. You
No, the
said,
thing is
I know, but you said,
That's better than putting.
yeah, I know, but
That's a commitment ring.
I know, but-
Because
but
God,
I
damn,
did, but I
boy,
did
you-
hurt.
that
I hurt
smacked
you,
me
but
over the fucking head with
I
that
didn't.
board.
I didn't want
And,
to.
and I was like, damn.
Yeah, I know, but-
I was like, hey, go.
But you asked for, and then
I was
and then
like,
you
hey,
went.
I said,
You went to work the next day.
And I was
You
just
said
trust
you
me,
rubbed.
hit me.
You
I
had a
went to
spot.
hit me. Bam! And I was like, hell yeah.
You had a spot on your head. It was a bump, and you said
And that's when I knew I was
you
in
rubbed
love.
it, and you almost had a hard on, and that's what you said to me. You said that, and I really didn't want to hurt you. I didn't want to hurt anyone, but you love it. It's scary, folks. It's really scary.
Wow.
Okay.
It hurt like hell.
Yeah, I have the game, by the way. I have the
But it
game. Do you want to play the game?
Let's play it again.
This one's really weird. You're crawling around in the dark. You can't see anything. Sanford, shut up. The first thing you touch with your hand feels furry. What is it? So, pick a number between 1 and 4. What is it? It's
3.
a coat. It's a coat. It's a coat.
Mm-hmm.
You don't
Is
need
it
it.
made out of beaver?
You don't need it now. It's funny you ask that. You don't need it now, but maybe it will come in handy? So, you have a coat. And remember, you're in complete darkness. You can't see shit.
That's alright, I got a coat.
The next... Whatever the fuck that's gonna do for you, but okay.
It makes me feel secure.
Yeah, okay.
The coats make you feel secure.
Yeah.
That's
The
what
next
people wear
the next
in
thing
summer.
you experience... But do you want to know what the other options are? Because you actually have all of them. But the first one you picked was the coat. So do you want to hear the other options?
Okay.
A pussy? That was one of them. You said was it a beaver? You don't know who she is, but you're hoping she's not ugly or diseased. And then 2, a ferret. It didn't bite at first, but it didn't help that you squeezed the damn animal. And then 4, an animal's skin. It's almost impossible to tell what kind of animal this belonged to, but maybe a coyote? So let's move on. So those are all the options. Now we have the next thing you experience is a void. You think you might fall. What do? Will you drop? How far does it go down? You can't see. It's pitch black, but you feel an edge. You're on the edge of something. So, pick a number between 1 and 4.
2.
You reach as far as your arm will allow, but it still keeps going. Fuck this. You stay put. Patience might be the answer. Maybe this is all a dream. So, here's what happens. You picked 2. If you did not jump into the void, okay. If you waited, which is what you did, you wake up in 12 minutes, but now you question reality. Did you want to know what the other options were if you didn't wait? Or no?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, number 1. Maybe you should double back just to be safe. That was number 1.
Nah, fuck that.
I know. 3. You stick your legs out and then dangle over the edge of this void.
Nah.
Then you take your coat and throw it overboard. You hear nothing. You decide to jump anyway. To hell with it. You always did have a soft spot for adrenaline, so you just jump. You go overboard. And then 4. You throw the now screaming naked chick and the ferret and the coat and the animal skin over the edge. There, that might change something.
Last Apache, motherfucker.
Yeah, you throw out everything. So here...
You want to rape my woman? Not now.
So here's what happens. If you chose 1, and you double back, if you double back, you hopelessly encounter the void again. So you run into it again. And this time you fall, screaming the entire way down.
All the way?
Yep, you wake up, but now everyone thinks you're insane.
That's probably because you're insane.
Yeah. And then 3, if you jumped. If you said to hell with it and you just jumped because you love adrenaline. If you jumped, you wake up as a baby. You selflessly gave up everything you could grasp, including yourself. Luckily, you now have a very loving mother and father. And 4, if you threw everything overboard, everything, but not yourself, you stay, but you threw everything overboard, someone or something, you think it's a lady, or perhaps it's an angel, pushes you over the edge laughing. You're inexplicably in love in that very instant, but when you wake up, you're not on Earth. Or are you? So this was weird. This was a weird experience. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I think you had one of the best outcomes. Because you would have went completely insane. You would have either been reborn or you might have ended up in another realm. But you just wake up questioning reality. So I think you're okay. Yeah. I think you picked the best decision of them all. Yeah.
I'll be handing out favors like fresh cookies. And you bitches want any before I go. France tested nuclear weapons in Africa back in 1960. Now the fallout of a 14-month experiment are floating in the wind back home. They say it'll be fine as it always is, so it's fine. Even though all the dust from all those nuclear bombs from Africa are just now making it back to them. From the 1960s. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think it kind of goes back to,
Think about all those nuclear waste plants in Japan they dumped off into the ocean.
it goes
Man,
back
that
to, psychology.
Seafood's gotta be nasty as
It
hell.
goes back to psychology because it's interesting.
I eat a ton of it too.
They say that your environment, the environment you keep around you says a lot about you. And what I think it is ultimately we have too much junk in our mind, and that's why we junk up the planet. That's why we don't take care of the planet. I think we have too much junk in our mind, and so we clutter the planet. Because who you are on the inside is projected outward. That's psychology.
Yeah, but I like my stuff.
I know,
These are my tools.
Yeah. Well, there is a particular
This is my
aspect
shrine.
of your
This is the
personality. Well, yes, you like to hang on to things. You do.
Strange things come out on Halloween, like me.
Yeah. So, I mean, you hang on to things like him.
My boy.
He's a creep, but you hang on to him.
Old
And-
lefty Cristobal.
Yeah, I mean, that's a personality aspect. I think the reason you hang on to things so much is your mom used to throw everything away. Remember?
Oh, I got stories and everything.
Yeah. You have it's sentimental.
Yeah, but I
Sentimental,
keep
yeah.
tokens.
Yeah, because it means something.
Yeah.
Even if no one understands it, it means something to you.
And every now and then when
Yeah.
I get tired of it, I destroy something.
Okay. Yeah, including me, folks. Even
No,
some days
no.
you might want to destroy
the reason
me.
I don't have a telephone
Yeah.
is that day came.
But that's fine.
And I took it in the backyard and I shot and blew the fuck out of it.
Okay, yeah. I
I had
remember
a
that. I
refrigerator,
remember.
fucking, I mean, things go. I set it on fire, I blow it up. When it's time to go, it's
Mm-hmm. It's time to go.
yeah. Like, what are we gonna do with it? We'll just burn it. It's a heavy duty job. We'll just blow it up and then
Okay.
burn it,
Yeah, okay.
and then bury it.
All right, so you have anything else, mister?
Yeah, that's all you got. You know they canceled Dr. Seuss
Why?
because he's racist.
Oh, really? He is?
Yeah, they will no longer be publishing 9 of his books.
Whoa, okay. Wow.
Yeah. But like your favorite grandfather
Eh,
and grandmother, it's like you love them,
right.
but you just didn't say let's kill them.
No.
It's just
Nah.
you love them, but
They're
let's
fun.
be real.
They're fun.
The older ones,
They're fun.
a little racy,
Yeah.
but funny.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't cancel them. No,
No.
you loved them. They were great, but
Hell
they
yeah.
said some shit that was wild.
Yeah, they did.
But they were fucking great. People.
They're the reason I
But
say
it
wild
was
shit.
just a language, man. They
Yeah.
would just fucking talk. But it's not Dr. Seuss.
But
not
they're-
the green
but
eggs
Bob,
and ham.
They're the reason I say wild shit.
Shit, I talk about
Yeah.
white people all the time.
You
I'm
and I
fucking white.
say
but
The most
I'm
wild
telling you,
things.
fucking-
And people can't believe it. They're blindsided. Did he just say
Dr.
that?
Seuss, you taking Dr. Seuss, man? I grew up on Dr.
They're trying to
Seuss.
take everything. And here's a message to all of you Folks,
That's
I
what
just...
said, Ren and Stimpy. I'm surprised they haven't canceled
You're
that
just gonna
motherfucker.
have...
That was
Yeah,
some fucking
well,
raw shit.
they're trying to take everything, and folks, you're just gonna have to lock me up. You're just gonna have to... Because you can't take everything from me.
You know what
You
you
can't
can
do
take?
it.
You want to come take something from me? Come on. Reach in my pocket and grab a hold of these nuts.
Yeah.
You can take some of my nuts. Give me $5 and I might call you next week.
Yeah. Sanford, you don't
They
have nuts.
canceled Dr. Seuss.
Sanford, you don't have
The
nuts.
longest Japanese sword is 12 feet long. It's housed in a shrine. It's from 1333 to 1868, somewhere between.
Nice.
It's unwheelable.
Yeah, that's
Like,
nice.
It's a fucking big ass sword, but
Yeah.
nobody can pick it up. But somebody got one.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big ass sword.
Interesting. Very interesting. They have many names for their blades, actually. It gets kind of complicated. And some of the oldest Japanese blades are... They're kept off limits. You're not allowed to touch them. But do you know why? Because a lot of
they
them...
have souls in them.
That's right. They believe in that. They believe in that to this day. That's why they don't touch them.
I believe that.
Yeah. Because
That's believable.
that's right. The idea is that if you take the life of another with that weapon, it carries that soul. So that's why you don't touch it, because it's for the same reason you wouldn't touch any other enchanted item. You could become possessed. You could go insane. You could... Yeah. True. Very true. Interesting.
You some time traveling bitch.
Yeah, no, but it's true. Yeah, very, very true.
Traveling bitches.
Okay.
Where are we at?
We're at 4734.
4734.
Mm-hmm.
Dracula. Now, what's gonna be the closer? I don't know. Wait.
Tune in next week.
Fucking shit.
Okay.
I didn't know.
I didn't know if you were going to play a
I
song.
didn't know. I ain't done it in a while.
David Graham. Tune in next week,
Tune in next
week,
bitches.
bitches.